I believe I beat Nate Diaz in MMA 100%.
On behalf of Better and his new fantasy product, Better Sports, Sports Illustrated is here with the one and only Jake Paul. I'm your host, Melissa Amrita. Jake, are you ready to just get right into it?
Let's do it. I'm always ready. Come on.
You're coming up a victory last month against Nate Diaz, which puts you back in the win column. Who's next up on the list?
There's a lot of names. We're going to see. I want to fight professional boxers. I want to fight KSI. I want the rematch with Tommy Fury. So we're just on at the drawing board right now and seeing what makes sense in terms of next steps. And I wish I had an answer for everyone to be like, oh, I'm fighting this person. It's locked in, all this stuff. But sometimes in the fight game, things take a little bit of time.
And is there anyone like your dream fighter that you want to call out?
At the end of the day, I want to fight Canelo, and I see a lot of holes in his game. And people are like, "Oh, Jake, you're crazy!" All these things, and I am. That's what's gotten me this far is my delusional optimism and believing in myself and self belief. And so I know that the Canelo fight's going to make sense one day, and I believe 100% in my heart that I beat him.
Can you talk a little bit about your plans for the future of venturing into the world of MMA with the PFL?
Yeah, we're just going to continue to grow the organization, and probably pretty soon, hopefully pretty soon, I can get an MMA fight. I have the challenge and the $10 million offer to Nate Diaz. He still has ducked it behind the scenes, hasn't want to like actually make it happen. That's the MMA fight I want. But right now we're growing the league. Amanda Serrano signed, Savannah Marshall signed. Francis is looking to make a fight after he fights Tyson Fury. So a lot of big things going on, and we have the championships coming up here in November. So lots of big news and big moves.
I like that. So you beat Diaz in the ring, and I was gonna ask you if my follow up was if you're gonna beat him in the octagon, but you sound pretty confident.
I truly believe I would. Just because a lot of his MMA fights are striking and stand up, and I don't believe he could take me down to be able to submit me. I believe he has better submissions and jujitsu and all that, but I don't think he's going to be able to take me down because of my wrestling background. So I believe I beat Nate Diaz in MMA 100%.
Dana White, you and him have a lot of publicized beef. It set the Twitter world on fire. It set Instagram, all social media platforms. Where do you stand on that issue now with him?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard. I don't know what's going on. The UFC seems to be like dying out. It's really like Sugar Sean and Israel Adesanya are the last two guys. Other than that, there's really no noise over there. I've been more focused on the boxing world and growing PFL. I haven't heard from Dana. I don't know what's up with him.
So your boxing company, speaking of the boxing world, MVP Promotion, what's on the horizon for that?
A lot of amazing things. We have a bunch of most valuable prospects cards coming up. Lots of people we're talking to behind the scenes, but we're growing. Wana, we just signed Javon Wana Walton, massive superstar, the biggest unsigned star in boxing. We signed him, growing his career. Ashton Sill was on fire, coming off of a big knockout win. And we have some secret special announcements for Amanda Serrano. So stay tuned for that.
Before I let you go, we're going to talk a little bit more about your latest venture, which is Better. I know you briefly spoke about it. Give us the rundown and tell fans what's the most exciting thing they can expect from this.
Well, we're just the best fantasy sports product, and we just have fun in our company, and I feel like everyone else can feel that, and that's why we've grown so many amazing fans and audience at Better. But we are committed to delivering the best betting app and the best fantasy sports app, and we're super focused on fantasy sports right now. We just launched. We're available in 24 states, and just continuing to grow and grow, and we want the product experience to be the best. Like I said, our competition has 25 times multipliers, so you can like put together a slip and win 25 times the money on their app. On our app, you can win 100 times the money. We have faster payouts. All of these things, the design of our app, all of these things, we want it to be better, and we think that it's better, and hence the name Better Picks. And yeah, I think everyone should go give the product a try.
So you're a Cleveland Browns fan, if I'm not mistaken, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Walk us through a typical NFL Sunday, betting included, being a Browns fan as Jake Paul. How do you go about it? What are we betting on here?
Honestly, we're not betting on the Browns to win. Like, no hate. No hate. It's just tough being uh a Browns fan. Unfortunately.
Are you strictly money line type of guy? Do you dabble in the spread? What do you do? Do you like parlays?
Parlays to me are what I've gotten into. My friend Million Dollar Marco, has given me some tips and pointers as well as cousin Anthony. So I like parlays. I like fantasy sports, creating slips. I feel like fantasy sports is more skill based. And so you can actually study and I think look at the outcomes in a more intellectual way. So that's why I like fantasy sports, and that's why I think we're so excited to launch Better Picks.
Thank you so much for joining us, Jake Paul, on behalf of Better, and we will see you guys soon.